Annual growth ring. The growth the growth layer put in a single growth year including spring wood and summer wood. Bark outer layer of a tree comprising the inner bark or corky layer comprised of dry dead tissue. Biceriate tree consisting of two rows at cell as view in the tangential sections. Cambium, the one cell width of tissue between the bark and wood that repeatedly subdivide to from new wood and bark cells. Ano? Cell, general term for the minute unit wood structure, including wood fibers, visual segments, and others elements of diverse structure functions. Cell wall, the wall that encloses the cell content in a mature cell. It consists of several layers. Cellulose, the carbohydrates that is the principal con- contest, consisting of wood and forms the framework of the wood cells. Uh, Crystallite, regions in the cell wall and the cellulose is arranged in a highly ordered crystal uh, lattice of parallel chains. Diffuse porous wood, certain hardwoods in which the pores tend to be uniform in sides slightly and gradually toward uh, hardwoods, generally ones of the botanical groups of tree that have broad leaves and contrast to the coniferous softwoods. Herd Heartwood, the wood extending from the pit to the sapwood, the seal of chich no longer participate in the heartwoods, generally one of the botanical group of tree that have broad leaves in contrast to the conifers or sapwood. Heartwood, the wood extending from the pit to the sapwood, the seal of chich no longer participate in the life processes of the tree. Uh, Hemicellulose, group of carbohydrates found in the cell wall in more or less intimate associations with cellulose. Lightning, 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 the second most abundant constituent of wood, located principally in the middle lamella, which is the cementing layers between the wood cell. Uh, Parenchyma, short cell having simple pit and functioning pri- primar- primarily in the metabolism and storage of plant foods materials. Pit in in uh, in relatively unhinged portions of a seal wall where thin membranes may permit liquids to pass from one seal to another. Pit pockets, the opening extending parallel to the annual growth ring, containing or that has contained pit either and or liquid. Pit, this small soft core occurring in the structural center of a tree trunk, branch, twigs, or log. Porous wood. Another name for hardwood. Hardwood. We frequently have vessels or pores large enough to be seen readily uh, without magnifications. Radial coincident with a radius from the axis of the tree or log. The circumstance passes through the center line of the tree trunks. Rate of growth. The rate of which a tree has land in wood measures radially in the trunk or in number from the trunk. Wrist or medullary wrist wood. Strips of seal extending radially within a tree and varying the height from from a few cells in some species or 4 or more inches in bark. Casein passage or duct, intercellular passage that contain and transmit renewous material. Ring rose wood, a group of hardwood in which the pores are comparatively large at the beginning of each annual ring and decrease in size more or less abruptly toward the outer portions of the ring. Sap all the fluids in three special sections and excretions such as uh, alurescence, excepted sapwood, the living woods of pale color near the outsides of the log. Sapwood, uh, Quinerale, one of the botanical groups of trees that in the most cases have needle-like or scale-like leaves. Specific creativity of wood, the decimal ratio of the even dry width of a piece of wood to the width of the water displaced by the wood at a given moisture content. Spring wood, the portions of the annual growth ring that is formed during the early part of the seasons seasons growth. No storage. Raised arranged in tiers or echelons as view on a tangential surface. Summerwood, the portions of annual growth ring that is formed after the spring woods formations has case. Tangential, strictly coincidence with a tangent at the circumference of a tree or logs. Uh, Trach, Trach, the elongated cells that constitute the greater part of the structures of the sapwoods, frequently referred to as fibers. Transverse, directions in wood at high angles to the wood fibers. Tyloses, masses of, parenchyma cells appearing somewhat like from in the parts of summer uniceroid tree. Rest consisting of one rows of cell as viewed in the tangential sections. Vessel, wood seal of comparatively large diameter that have often ends and are set one uh, above the others so as to form continuous tubes. Wood fibers, thick wood tapering cells surrounding the vessel and constituting the greater parts of the woods tissue of the trees. Xylem, the portions of the tree's trunk, branches, and roots that lies between the pit and the cambio.